A guy called me last week and asked me, because I frequently say that the left is afraid to debate conservatives, which they are. I have over and over said, we'll raise the money if that would be helpful. I'll debate any of the left-wing New York Times columnists, for example. So a guy called and asked me why I wouldn't debate a guy you named who does a podcast that I had never heard of. And so a number of his followers were told by him, contact Dennis Prager, he's afraid of debating me. So I decided to check this guy out, and he turns out to be a liar. Listen to this.
Dennis Prager, thrice divorced. I only say that because he's such a moralist, and it's pretty impressive to get divorced 3 times.
Okay, so he's a liar. And I was divorced twice. There's a big difference, because it would sound a little stupid. Guy's divorced twice, and he's a phony moralist. But with 3 times, it's still an absurd point. It has no moral basis. It's worthy of talking about at another time. Does divorce speak to the moral character of the persons who divorced? You have to be somewhat of a moral idiot to believe that to be true. Virtually every single one of you knows decent people who have been divorced, some indecent people who've stayed married. Divorce is a tragedy, but it's not a moral failing. I mean, I assume in cases where somebody is a serial adulterer, but it's the serial adultery, not the divorce, that is the issue. So he lied about it. If you Google Dennis Prager divorce, anything that comes up, Wikipedia, anything, is I was divorced twice. I don't know why divorce twice makes you a phony moralist. He doesn't think clearly. There's another aspect aside from his lying. The other aspect is that mockery is every leftist's form of debate. That's why it's so rare that people debate their equals on the conservative side. Oh, he's a moralist and he was divorced. Whew. Can't be. And then his sidekick says, I hope they had prenuptials. This is the level of that show. And so to you, his followers, I hope this is some of the reasons that you'll understand he's unworthy of being on the same stage as me. But here's another proof that all he wants is to raise his profile. I went to the site, and here is the number of views he views his podcast gets. This is, I put in his name and his show. The latest, 19,000. One before that, 36,000. One before that, 3.9 thousand. One before that, 17,000. The one before that, 24,000. The one before that, 34,000. The one before that, 34,000. And then there's 86,000. How did that happen? Because it's about me. Just mentioning my name tripled his views. Proof. The only reason this guy has told his sycophants that he wants to debate me is to raise his profile. That's not my job. Okay, I hope that answers. I'm sure he'll apologize for lying about me. I don't care if he does, to be honest, but it is what it is. The whole thing fascinated me for the obvious reasons that I just offered you. All right, let's see here. Well, that's right. That's correct. It's very interesting. That's right. Very good point. Doug in Atlanta. Sugar is very addictive. That's right. He's absolutely right. Sugar, nicotine. Caffeine? Why are they picking on nicotine? There's no reason. There is no valid or rational reason. It's all emotional. That science has been reduced to emotions by the FDA, CDC, NIH is very scary. Because where they see smoke, even though it's vapor in the case of vaping, people freak out. Not marijuana smoke, interestingly. My contempt for Biden and the FDA is so deep that it's almost difficult for me to control myself.